Thanks, guys. Well, it is the week I think everyone has been waiting for. It's Ohio State week. We're welcoming in another top 10 team to Kinnick Stadium, and I'm hoping we make it a good one.
Yeah, no kidding. A top 10 opponent, another electric atmosphere inside Kinnick. It should be fun.
Let's start off, though. Thoughts on last week. It was nice to finally see Iowa's offense get going early. They scored within the first 4 minutes of the game, and then Noah Fant, I was happy for him, redeemed himself after that Northwestern drop in overtime.
Yeah, Hawks made a statement after not being able to score last week, got to it early. They'd like to see it, I think, a little bit more, only putting up 17 offensive points. I thought they could put up more against a Minnesota team that's struggled defensively throughout the season, so they're going to have their hands full this weekend.
That's right. Well, now, defensive-wise, we've been pretty solid all year. I think we can agree on that one. And we made a lot of progress, too, from the first game, but Josh Jackson has just been outstanding. Jackson has started all 8 games this season at defensive back and leads the country in passes defended with 17 and in passes broken up with 15. He also has 2 interceptions this year, which leads the team, and he was added to the Bednarik Award watch list as well.
Well, I'll tell you what, coming into this season, all the questions were who's going to replace Desmond King, if anyone can. The Jim Thorpe Award winner had one side of the defense broke down, and yet Josh Jackson has came up and shined so far in his time at DB here at the University of Iowa. He wasn't on any of these lists. He wasn't anywhere to start this season. He just has made himself a good football player. He's had a tremendous season, like you said, defensively, and it's fun to see him now get that recognition. He's picked as maybe a top-round draft pick. Yeah,
and only started 9 games, and we saw him kind of for the first time in that Outback Bowl last year, so happy for him. But here's what Josie had to say on his teammate, and then what Josh has to say on how his preparation has helped him this season.
He's a shutdown corner. He can shut his third of the field down pretty well. He's grown as the games have come and gone here throughout this year. He's really been able to understand the defense more, understand his leverage where he needs to be all the time. So he's turned into a great player so far.
I think it just starts with practice and film preparation. I've been studying my opponents a lot harder these past couple of weeks, and it's just. On the field, I've been noticing formations and plays that they're going to run, so it's been a lot easier these past few weeks than weeks before.
Now, like I said earlier, our defense has been pretty consistent this season, but Ohio State brings in yet another Heisman candidate with quarterback J.T. Barrett, and the running back J.K. Dobbins is averaging 7.6 yards per carry, which is the 7th in the nation, and their offense is averaging 46 points a game. So what is our defense going to have to do to stop them?
Well, the defense is going to have to play like it's been playing. That defensive line has been able to get to the quarterback quite a lot this season, and they're going to have to win the battle up front. J.T. Barrett's coming off probably one of his best performances of his entire career. That fourth quarter, he didn't miss a pass. 13 straight. He was down 15 coming into the fourth quarter to Penn State. They came back. Huge win for their program over another top 5 opponent. So they're really rolling right now here into Iowa City.
Well, here's what Iowa had to say on their preparation for the Ohio State offense.
Just a lot of good athletes. At all their skill positions, are very talented, and this will probably be the best offensive line we've seen this year as well. So they're a really good football team.
Their quarterback and the running back, much their saw read stuff, really his elusiveness on the field. We have some guys on the scout team that do a great job, but he's a great player in the backfield. Both of them are. So.
Yeah, definitely. Just every weekend, it's always a challenge to, bring it every weekend and just play our best. And that's what we want to do as a defense. And playing against this team, we want to be able to come in and just play hard defense and just play the best of our abilities.
Well, Iowa may get some extra help this weekend because their alternate jerseys are so cool. Don't get me wrong, I'm a big fan of the Iowa's Normals jerseys, but this shows a little extra life to these guys, especially when they're on the field. And I think with the number Team 6 coming in, you need all the help you can get. But even though the guys said they were excited, they made sure everyone knows that it's all about how they play in the game.
They're cool. I don't know. I don't pay too much attention to jerseys. I definitely think they're cool. Maybe they'll be cooler if we win. So I think we'll look at it a little better after the game.
Yeah, it's exciting. It's a cool design, and I think it'll be fun to wear, but, at the same time, it's about the game, and, regardless of what we wear, we have to show up ready to play.
But when it comes down to it, a football game's a football game, and, no matter what you're wearing, you got to come out and play.
I know they're cool, they're exciting, but our focus is on the game. So.
Men of Steel there barely even cracked a smile, but apparently Coach Ferentz didn't get that show no emotion memo.
Oh, God, I can't, I couldn't sleep because we showed the video. You guys probably have seen it now. It came out, right? I couldn't sleep Saturday night. I mean, I was so excited, so excited, you know. And it was even better to see the helmets. We wore the helmets in practice today, so that was, God. I was trying to concentrate on what we were doing, but I kept looking at those helmets. Those are awesome, awesome.
Jerseys are sweet. That's why I'm going with Iowa. Inside Kinnick Stadium, 2:30 kickoff. I got the Hawkeyes over the
You're
Buckeyes.
picking Iowa because of jerseys. Okay, well, I'm going to go with Ohio State because they're Ohio State. That is it for us. Like Zach just said, kickoff is at 2:30 on ESPN. This is the first time in 7 years these two teams will meet and should be another electric game inside Kinnick.
It's not going to be a night game, but it should be a good one. We'll send it back over to you. We'll have all the highlights on Monday.